5 p.m. on Long Beach Boulevard in Compton, the end of a long day for many workers and the beginning of a long night for sex workers. This woman in red, dressed to look quite young, is actually a decoy. She was positioned here by police.
She's one of our patrol deputies, goes out and patrols the streets in a police car.
We're at the heart of an undercover operation by the Human Trafficking Task Force of the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. The goal? Arrest sex buyers. This sergeant, who asked that we not show his face, oversees the sting.
The white Chargers. There we go. Here we go.
Some head? Taking contact. Everything? I'll give you 60 for everything. 60 for everything. I'm gonna try that in the eye.
He did negotiate full sex for money. There he goes, and then he pulled down the target street there, so he's going to be arrested.
The alleged suspect is caught red-handed. He risks a €1,000 fine and more than a year in jail if it's not his first time. On this night, police make 23 arrests. It is illegal to pay for sexual services in California. Efforts to stop prostitution don't only take place on the streets of Los Angeles. A bigger threat is online, where websites and social networks offer sex with minors. We meet the sergeant and his team in a motel room transformed into a cyber command center. Here, police pretend to be traveling sex buyers looking for young girls.
Looking for young minors, what we call commercially sexually exploited children. And then if they look young online, we'll order them up, have them come to the room, we'll detain them here. We generally see anywhere from starting about 14 to about 17, that's about the age.
Several appointments are booked for room 121, next door, where officers prepare to intervene. This woman says she is 26 years old, but doesn't carry an ID. She says she's traveling around the country with her husband and wanted to earn some money. These situations are difficult to verify.
If they all state that they're not human trafficking victims, then they're going to be processed as misdemeanors, basically as misdemeanor suspects. So you'll be transported to Norwalk Station, printed, given a citation to appear in court in a couple of months. If they're juveniles, then we have Department of Children and Family Services here with us in another room, and they're going to be released to the social workers.
On this night, the Trafficking Task Force also arrests a suspected pedophile. He arrived to allegedly have sex with a 16-year-old boy, a fake profile posted online by police.
Come here. Oh, I'm sorry. Come here. Come here. Come here. I'm sorry. Come here. I'm sorry. Put your hands behind your back. I'm sorry. No, you're all right, dude.
Drop your phone.
Yeah.
Drop
it.
Okay.
Just put.
Yeah.
You're okay.
Yeah. I explain to you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, relax. No, stand up.
Spanish or Espanol?
Español.
Yes. You know, we only have one.
No drugs.
Okay.
I am honest guy.
Okay. All right.
So-
Relax. Okay? Okay, take a deep breath. You're okay.
This man faces more than 10 years in jail. Activists say that in the US, a minor is exploited in the sex industry every 2 minutes. 150,000 youths sold each year. 60% are American citizens. Marjorie Saylor was forced into the sex trade for more than 10 years.
When you're with a client, they can pretty much do whatever they want. They've paid for you for that amount of time. I was nearly killed by a sex buyer.
Today, Saylor helps trafficking victims escape. The challenge is to find them shelter far from their pimps. Anna, who asked to remain anonymous, arrived in this motel a week ago.
I was kidnapped by a pimp when I was 14 years old in Long Beach, California. I was an at-risk youth and I was out in the streets, and I got in the car with the wrong person, and I didn't come home for about a year and a half. And it just became I guess I lost self-esteem and self-worth because of that, and it was very easy to repeat that behavior. I was scared of him. He was much older, he was big, he was strong.
Less risky than drug trafficking, sex is a lucrative business. A typical prostitute generates 150,000 euros for their pimp.
Our kids are not for sale. No, they're not. Our kids are not for sale. No, they're not.
Armand King is a former pimp. He says he made 1,000 euros every day selling women on the streets of San Diego.
I wanted to make a lot of money. I wanted to get my family and my friends out of poverty. We have suffered from our entire lives, and I didn't know how to do that. And I thought being involved in trafficking, I thought that was the way.
Now 39 and after several years in jail, King shares his knowledge at youth awareness events.
Prevention. Let's not wait until they do the act and then lock them up. Teach them young. If they believe and know that they can do more and they're worth more, then they may not even go that route.
The UN says sex trafficking is the most profitable criminal activity after drugs. Worldwide, it is a €99 billion illicit industry.